Okay, it's now accumulating something.
Yeah. Okay, I
Oh,
need to
maybe it's
check
gonna
it.
crash because I got like a little spinny symbol.
Really?
Yeah, for a few seconds, but that's okay. Oh, actually, I'm gonna open it in my browser.
Nice. I'm gonna.
The
Oh no, for me
the
it's running.
video
It's running. Yours one?
is already running.
Yeah, I can
Now
see
for
us.
me, I think two. Um, did I make any typos?
Like the last time.
Oh, actually, the latency is quite good. Hmm.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we're live on my channel as well, but mine doesn't have as many views as yours. Oh no, there's actually one watching. I wonder who that
I
is.
think it might be me and you.
No, it
Oh
shouldn't.
my god.
It shouldn't show us because it's our channels. So I don't think it counts.
Well, really? Oh well, we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see.
So whoever's watching us, just keep typing comments.
Yeah, please do so. Anyway, welcome to
Yeah.
episode 3.
Hello, guys.
Um, what are we talking about today? Actually,
Well,
most importantly is the challenge, isn't it?
yeah, it's the challenge. So I think people are gonna be quite interested to follow us because of it, because we are betting our money on that.
Yes, we're actually finally beating our procrastination with dumping money and a crazy bet. Well, is it crazy? It's not that crazy.
It's not crazy, but
Hundred
it's like,
$100, hundreds
yeah,
macaroni. Yeah. Basically, the rules go like this: whoever uses their Pyxis slash full frame Blackmagic or Panasonic less than the other loses, and it comes in the form of actually S5II, sorry.
yeah,
Yes,
S5.
and it comes in the form of us posting frequency. So we made a bet that we need to post at least one video a day. I will still go through some of the maybe backlog of my 6K Pro cameras footage film because
Cheater.
I need to use this opportunity as well to clear off some of the editing backlog that I have. But hopefully that will go fairly fast, and then I can just go and do what everyone else is. Everyone else, what the fuck? I'm sorry, I'm just getting distracted with chat. Yeah, what I need to do, which is post more Blackmagic full frame content because that's a hot thing that everyone wants to see now. Yeah, I have thoughts on Blackmagic, but I think in terms of challenge, that's pretty much it. I laid it out like this, and I think we're gonna go with it. Yeah, so we are posting for exactly 1 year
Yep.
every day. Actually, one
Yes.
year and 1 month, isn't it? We want to
No,
end up on.
it's 1 year and 1 day because we starting today 24th.
No, it needs to be 1 month because it needs to be a 25 5 25. So
Man.
it's a nice number.
Oh, really? It's gonna be
Yes,
25. Oh my god.
yes,
You're such a
yes.
numerologist.
I am OCD. I'm artistic.
I did not expect that. I might just pay you $100 on 24 on 24 for
We
25 whatever just to piss you off.
uh, no, please no. Anyway, yeah. So that's the challenge, and we start off the challenge with this video. It's probably the best way to do it, a joint video, although
Yeah.
it actually won't count or shouldn't count, but we'll make an
Well,
exception for today
yeah,
because we're
but
both
it's supposed to count, no?
okay.
Let's
Yeah,
count.
okay, fine. So that does count. We have 5 watchers. Hello, watchers. If you are interested in
Hey
anything
guys.
Black Magic or camera recommendation wise, post your questions. We will discuss them next. Although again, we are doing this stream somewhat short because we haven't planned anything at all. I just remembered a few things about Blackmagic full frame, which I'm using now to stream this, and I'm using it actually with a custom LUT because anything that is by default in there, not really working for me for the lighting setup that I have. But yeah, I have some thoughts on Blackmagic one of the later ones was when I was editing this, preparing the lot for the stream. I actually realized that I was editing their stupid proxy by accident. It's one of the least requested things ever. I don't know why they spend time doing that instead of, I don't know, giving us a faster readout time or more frame rates. We're going back in circles, isn't it? We're going
Yeah.
back in circles.
Same rant every time, and Blackmagic
Yep.
still doesn't listen.
No. It seems like they're just doing what Nvidia doing. To be honest, it smells like a lot of Nvidia big corporation mentality where they literally in a business of making more money rather than caring for what used to be gamers, now filmmakers, whoever. So yeah, so that's how it feels like they creating this artificial segregation in certain models to just keep people interesting and hyped up and keep buying shit. But in reality, we don't really get that much benefit. So I think last greatest camera Blackmagic made was this, the Pocket 4K, no 4K, 6K Pro with the NDs and a flippy screen. And we were hoping that after this things would change and go a different direction, but actually, or continue that direction, and I ended up going to the slight sideways turn. So, challenge-wise, the whole reasoning, I suppose, doing the Blackmagic full frame and S5II is to flush out some of the weaknesses of both systems. And
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen anybody anywhere doing a year-long challenge, a camera versus challenge, yeah, for the
But
entire year.
I don't even know if we're gonna stick to these cameras because, man, we're gonna test the shit out of those. We're gonna grade the shit out of those. We're gonna do basically most of the things that you can do with your camera. And we might find so many flaws that we might just dump them and continue do it with other cameras. But so far, the plan is to test the
Yeah, so far
cameras.
is to keep using the tools that we have.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you
Speaking
said,
of,
we might ended up changing. I don't know. We'll see.
yeah. I might like not. I'm not gonna do another bet because I'm just keep losing my money with you most of the time. But I suspect that you're gonna get a Sony camera.
Oh man, I was actually when I was walking the dogs, I was thinking about Sony, just because when I put the Blackmagic footage on, and again, I'm sick of ranting about Blackmagic, but somebody needs to do it because there's a lot of people just simping over them for no apparent reason. But when I was editing the footage, the sample footage, the quick sample grab for the webcam, I actually discovered that the colors of the full frame are actually worse straight out than what comes out from the Pocket 6K Pro. And they're not that bad. Literally, they're just a magenta towards green slider shift of 4 or 5 difference, but it's there. And I used, like the reason why I went from like mirrorless to Blackmagic again is because I like the Blackmagic footage the most straight out the camera. And now I'm dealing with the same problem on a full frame. So yeah, so I was thinking about Sony again.
Yeah, like
Honestly, it's like, yeah,
it's like we just like the easier it is to create, like the easier it is for you to get the shot. I think it's the best gear like that makes your life easier at this point because I mean nobody really cares about that quality that we used to care anymore, and that's sad actually because you put a lot of effort in something, right? You take your time to set up a shot. You take a shot. You like set up lights and sound and stuff, and you set the camera. Then you sit for hours editing and grading it to like this little minute details, and you post it, and you get like 500 views. But then you take like an iPhone or something shitty, and it goes viral for no reason at all. So
yeah,
at this
yeah.
point, at this point, it's really sad to admit, but it's now quantity over quality, unfortunately.
Oh, 100%, 100%. If we're delving into that topic, I like it. Let's touch on that.
Okay.
I agree. It's if it was not about quantity and if it was definitely about quality, studios would be still shooting film exclusively, but they
Yeah.
don't. And the saddest thing is that when they stopped shooting film for a while now, they actually lost. There's a huge gap of specialists that they lost because it used to be a continuation. You know, like somebody who's senior in shooting on film would have a junior assistant, then that would become senior, that they would have a junior, and it would continue. It would make the knowledge base not to disappear, but instead actually to perfect it, to grow better and better and better with every generation. After what do you think, like 2007, 8? That's about that range where films started adopting. When was actually the In Time? Because that was In Time and Zodiac. I think these were the main two films in my mind that will like pioneer the digital. In Time. In Time was 2011. Okay, so maybe I'm a bit optimistic. So maybe 2010.
Yeah.
Zodiac.
But
2007. So well, I was actually pretty close. So it's between 2007 2011 is where digital really took off. And it's sad because you don't see any more specialists because the stuff that I see that's shot on film lately, not as good. It's not.
Fallout?
Yeah. Oh, Fallout was a perfect example. I was so excited that it was shot on film, and I was really disappointed with the quality. I thought that actually Shogun looked better. So what it means is that whoever shot Shogun, whoever graded Shogun, whoever lit Shogun, had a little bit more talent, sadly, than people who actually done the Fallout.
I don't know
Because
about I,
only
I don't know about lit. Like I would agree on grading, but lit for my taste
no
it's a
lit
little.
is still awful, still pretty awful. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's I don't know why people don't know how to light digital
It's
these
not
days.
about light. It's just about saving time. Like they take. There is the whole reason why a lot of productions now they take Venice and Venice 2 is because their low light capabilities because it's Sony, right? So they assume that they don't have to lit as much as they actually needed before. And the creator is the perfect example of shitty lighting because
Yeah.
it was shitty graded and poorly lit. And it looked shit, but it looked shit not because FX3 is a bad camera in my guess. We touched this topic in the previous stream, and somebody mentioned that it's all about lighting, so it wasn't lit well. And they used they just
Yeah.
okay, slap that 12,800 ISO and just shoot without any lights at all under the stars, make it romantic or
Yeah.
something. I don't know, but yes, it kinda supposed to give you the feeling of reality, but movies are not real. They never
I think
were real. So you need that kind of you need that kind of external feeling. Like you still want to reflect yourself to feel the movie, like to find something similar with your life, for movie to reflect your life, but also you want to feel movie magic, and movie
no,
magic
absolutely, man. Like
yeah.
you need to feel the escape, don't you? You need to like we watch movies to escape the reality. We watch movies to be to be transported into the magical world of fantasy, of imagination, and you can submerge yourself and be a witness of something that you like, almost like reliving a dream, but much more focused. Because when you dream, you tend to forget most of the detail, but here you can absorb the detail. It's really cool. Really, again, it's like reliving somebody else's dream. But I could not agree more. Like with the digital productions lately, where it's all emphasis on just speed, 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 and turn out as fast as possible. It's just the skill is not there. I think it's gonna just require a lot more time. But the problem is, it's not only requires a lot more time for these skills to develop, but also taste. It looks like the taste is lacking. People's taste is lacking. Yeah, the creator was perfect example in terms of really badly exposed image. And I think they could have made it a lot better if they knew how to expose the image. I believe they're really significantly underexposed it. And I see that all the time on digital productions. When you see you can really see great shots shot on identical cameras, and you wonder why there is a difference. I believe personally, I believe the biggest one will be underexposure. People just don't expose correctly to get the correct shot because they look at the monitor, oh, it looks great, but they don't realize that actually you always have to overexpose by a little bit. You have to at least a stop or two, and it applies for raw cameras, for everything. Yeah, and that brings to another point. It used to be almost exclusively that I only would enjoy or mostly enjoy cameras, movies shot on Alexa cameras. But lately, I started seeing more and more cameras, movies shot on Sony, that I actually confuse with Alexa, which tells you what? That somebody learned finally how to expose correctly and calibrate the Sony pipeline. And also maybe shows that maybe there is no fucking difference between different kind of brands, you know?
Yeah, I feel like next week we're making a live saying Sony ZV-1 versus S5II.
We switched to Sony. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen very soon. I don't think that's gonna happen very soon. I still want to do a lot more experiments comparing the Blackmagic different sensors, the full frame and the crop sensors, how they stack up. I want to see how they, for example, perform in telephoto scenarios with the moonlight. Actually, today is the full moon. I should be recording the moon, not doing this shit.
Oh, I see where
but
you're
there's still
gonna
time.
run. Yeah.
There's still some time, yeah. So I might be doing that. Where, if anybody not seen it yet, you can click on my YouTube channel. There is one of the later videos where I recorded moon.
Oh, nice
Shut
segue. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So I'm actually curious how full frame will affect the image quality. Because so far, honestly, I see zero benefits of Blackmagic full frame versus the Blackmagic Pocket 6K or 6K Pro. 6K Pro is like luxury of 6K. I like the body. I really like the body. And I was thinking about Sony as well. I was thinking like maybe I should do a switch for Sony just to get the ease of use a little bit easier. The stabilization is quite useful as well. Autofocus goes without question. Although I am focusing at f1.4 and I have a scene set up. Let's see if I click on it, what happens. Wait, if I'm gonna click on it, what's gonna happen? Oh, it's gonna just replace my entire stream with the. So I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna click on it where I actually check my focus. Fuck it, I'm gonna click on it. Everyone who's watching my channel will see me over the entire screen, but people who are watching you will see me on your screen, but very big. I think.
I think nothing will change because I basically
Actually, for you, nothing will change.
Yeah,
yes,
nothing will change. For me, yeah.
But in my fuck it. I'm gonna experiment. I'm gonna check this.
Okay.
Oh yeah, okay, it worked.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
But yeah, that's how I check my focus. So that's me at 1.4, and as you can see, I'm perfectly focused when I'm like this. Hey, Rafael! Hello, pierogi time. We missed you, our friend, our fallen soldier, our number one fan, our only fan.
Only fan.
Yeah, Rafael, we have to play some Battlefield at some point. As soon as possible. I need a mental escape. Battlefield is the best mental escape.
I'll join you as soon
as
can. I'll join you as soon as I can. It's like
we keep hearing that, Boris, for so long. We need.
You see, I'm locked up in the Harry Potter basement or whatever that is. You see.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the time when Dobby is gonna be free. You know, like give me some socks. I don't know. You're searching for the socks on the floor.
Anyway, we were talking about what? Sony, yes. Oh, okay. Yeah. So why did I wanna think to switch to Sony, like I said, like you start wondering after getting Blackmagic full frame, and I'm sure there will be so many people with that bitter taste, with exactly that same taste like I was when you're getting a full frame camera. You're thinking there's going to be something special, and then you realize there isn't. Actually, it's nothing more different than this thing, and I keep showing this. I don't know if people not seen it enough, but yeah, the full frame has the Pocket 6K has one feature that the full frame should have had on a release. And let's see, is it visible? I think it's going to be visible.
Yeah, it is.
Hey,
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
internal NDs. Where are they? Where are they? Where are the internal NDs? And by the looks, the flange distance is deep enough over there as well. So I don't really buy any of that shit that they didn't have enough space. I wouldn't be surprised if the... Actually, that makes me think. The 12K, what mount does it come in?
EF, PL, and LPL, the new full frame.
Oh, really? Doesn't come in a mirrorless mount?
Nobody wants mirrorless mount because everyone wants internal NDs.
Motherfuckers. I knew it. That's exactly...
I'm I'm curious about 17K because it should come with Hasselblad mount and it's mirrorless.
No, it's not going to be that. I think they're using an old Hasselblad mount plus, although it is mirrorless. But they were saying LPL, I think. I think LPL and Hasselblad.
I think they won't go with Hasselblad. They will just go with LPL. But there are not a lot of lenses that will cover that sensor with LPF.
Yeah.
mount. It's just signature primes from Arri. New whatever they used on Batman. Alpha lenses, anamorphic ones.
Maybe some Mamiya lenses as well.
Oh, yeah, but Mamiya lenses are not LPL. You see where I'm coming? Like, you need to adapt.
Yeah.
And can you adapt Mamiya to LPL? I don't know. You can to Hasselblad, but
I'm sure they maybe can rehouse them.
yeah,
But
they
anyway,
probably will.
so going back to the point while I was thinking about Sony, and it gets me thinking in terms of actual film production. And probably the biggest reason why I'm still sticking out with Blackmagic, and I'm planning to stick out with Blackmagic, contrary to what people believe, they think I'm a Blackmagic hater. I am Blackmagic, not fanboy. That's what I am. Anyway, it's this thing. It's the screen. Actually, it's mega nice. It's super, super convenient when filming. You can zoom in very closely, and it's super bright. And it's one of those screens similar to Fuji, where it actually motivates you to shoot more because the image actually looks nicer than what you initially get. Actually, it is nicer than what you initially get from the camera. And then I believe it's all down to it being OLED panel. They tend to oversaturate things. So, and not only to oversaturate, provide the contrast that's a little bit deeper than what you would normally expect. So when I use that, I just really get inspired, and at the end of the day, that's what matters, isn't it?
Yep. I'm just like, for me, I got today some new goodies, and which make my life easier. Yeah. So before that, when I was going to the basement from the third floor, I had to bring like my audio like my camera, my stand. Like I put the tripod here, but. Like I needed to take my camera, my Mac, my capture card, my audio interface, my huge ass boom microphone, which is like I don't know, it's maybe 1.5 times bigger than 416. So it's bigger than yours.
Really?
Yeah, it is huge. It's like I don't know, maybe it's 30 centimeters, maybe like something like that. I will measure it.
What are you using?
I will tell you, and we can Google it's IMG. Stage line 990. You can Google it. It's a Chinese. It's a Chinese knockoff of a German brand. Well, it's actually like a company of a German brand, but basically Chinese. It's not bad actually. The sound was good.
So, 990.
Yeah.
Let's see. Actually, it's just. Oh yeah, there's 990p.
Or C, I don't
Let's
know.
see.
It's
What is
either
this?
P or
Uh-huh.
stage line.
Specifications.
What is the
Wow,
stage line?
43 millimeters. Jesus Christ. I think my one is 20 centimeters, something like that. Let me see. MKH 416, if anyone wonders, that's what I'm using for the mic. MKH 416 mag Pyxis. It's
Yeah.
actually 25 centimeters.
So
So
mine is
it's
almost one and a
half
half.
the size. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
before that, I had to bring all that down, and it's not very convenient to put it in the basement and stuff. So now I use this Rode Wireless Pro, which is small, which is I have a love here. I really hate these hipsters putting the fucking transmitters on themselves, and they look cringy as hell.
They don't even do that. It doesn't have a built-in mic as well.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, that's why they.
So that's what they do. They do it without the mic. You just see a big ass road square right next to their face.
Yeah. But what is worse is when they use it like this, you know, when they hold it with creepy and start doing some
Oh my
ASMR,
God,
so you can
please
hear
no.
all the lips.
And you can hear what's happening in their throat. Seriously, like why? What this is what we're talking about. The humanity's talent is getting lost, and not only lost, they take it as a trend. They take it as a cool thing to do, and they all just blindly follow and do it like a bunch of sheep. It's just ridiculous. This is fucking sad as fuck.
It is.
Again, we have 8 viewers watching this. If any of you have camera-related questions, pop them in, or if you have a movie recommendation, let me know. My wife is away for 2 days. She's on a flight to Lithuania right now, and I would really appreciate a movie recommendation. And I will evaluate your taste in movies at the same time.
I can already see Rafał knocking at your door with pierogi and Battlefield keys or something like. Your wife is not
Rafał,
home.
bring your potato PC. Use my electricity. Yes.
Oh,
no.
man.
Yeah. If anyone.
Oh,
Yeah.
but also I think we actually forgot the terms of the challenge that we're doing of the bet, because we said that we're gonna do a video every day, but we didn't say that this video, like, we have terms for these videos. We have to make it at least 30 seconds long. It can either be a just normal YouTube video or a short. And also, once a week, we have to make a talking head video where we either talk to the audience, either do the voiceover thing where we explain something and showing something, or just like, well, basically, where we talk.
We will. Exactly. I completely forgot. I'm laughing. I completely forgot the terms. Yes, these are the terms. Like
Good, yeah,
Boris
good.
mentioned.
You keep forgetting. You keep forgetting. I'm gonna get richer with that, with your shit memory.
Well, we'll see. I said to you, this guy is not gonna lose to this guy.
Yeah.
Because I switched it around. I don't know where you are. Yeah. Yeah, no chance, man. But it's gonna be a very good proving ground to see if either of the cameras actually is better for content production. My dog is snoring.
It's so funny because, you know, with your experience and my experience and the cameras we usually shoot with, I have S5II, and I bought, like, I have Blackmagic, like I have Pocket 4K, and I use Ursa G2 extensively. And this is basically, so I use 4K with a speed booster, so it's EF mount, and I have all EF mount lenses, same as with Lumix right now. I'm using an adapted EF Sigma lens. And it's so funny because I bought Lumix so it would ease my work for YouTube with autofocus, with phase detect autofocus that I don't use because I'm on manual. I mean, yeah, I have to buy some Lumix lenses, at least one, I think, for YouTube. 24 or 35.
I would say 35.
Yeah, I love 35, but like for basement scenarios, I don't know.
Look, this is 35.
Yeah, this is 35 in your prepared scene studio, and usually I shoot in some attic or in the mountains or in the
This is
basement.
just my workroom. I work in this room.
Yeah, your workroom. Yeah, it looks like a
But
movie scene.
it if it doubles as a studio, that's only a benefit.
Yeah,
Um,
you should do a tour.
Bartolome saying that one thing is pity that Blackmagic lost pro. I suppose you want to say ProRes support.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
I don't know. You
Oh,
you agree? Why?
I told you, like in the previous stream we had, like I told you that when you're working on TV projects and when you have loads of media, ProRes 42 HQ is more than enough. Like it's really more than enough, and you don't need RAW for that because you don't usually grade that much. It's like usually Rec 709 with some maybe nice adjustment with saturation and stuff and contrast, maybe a little bit, but again and again and
I'll
again
Google something.
when you are on a production, right, when you are like proper production with one side with lights and sound and stuff, you don't need
Yeah,
to grade, you don't need to grade that much. It's because you grade with your light.
that's true.
So
Yeah, like look at this perfect example. I have the lights set up perfectly, so the grade is almost non-existent. So
you know
I can achieve the same look.
I wanted
I
to
can
say look
achieve the
at this,
same look.
but no.
Well, you are in a improvised location, so that's
Uh,
understandable. But I don't know why my text went to 150%. But I am looking for technical specs of a movie that I've seen last night. I just want to confirm.
yeah, while you're
So,
looking for movies, I'm gonna I have time between your
uh-huh.
yeah. So
Not really.
Max,
I already found what I wanted to find. What you were
okay.
going to say?
No, just Max in the comments said something which I would like to reply to regarding S5II. Yeah,
Okay,
so
2 seconds. You'll get your time to simp
yeah,
over your shitty S5 II. But so I watched Hangover 2, Part 2 with my wife. Actually, we didn't finish watch. We're getting to that age where we actually
oh
watch
my
bits
god,
of movie. Oh my God. I know it's unacceptable. It's pathetic. I want to, honestly. So anyway, we watched that movie halfway through or so. And I was like, I wonder if it's still shot on film because the first one was, and it's beautifully shot. It's really, really nice.
yeah.
I wonder what date was it produced?
Ooh, so
Uh,
old.
Jesus Christ. No, it's 2009. 2009. You see, it's perfect. It's perfect that transitional time between 2007 to 2011-ish where they
It's
switched to digital. So what I'm getting is to part two was shot actually on Parsley with Alexis. And you're gonna laugh, is actually shot on ProRes 444 and not ARRI RAW because at that time they didn't even have RAW.
yep, and but you see the ProRes 444 because it's 4 fours, so it's 12-bit, so it's not 10-bit. So you get a shit ton of information with 12-bit ProRes. It's a lot, so you can grade it
And what
quite
I
well.
meant to say is also not every 10-bit is equal.
Yep.
Because when I saw remember the time when I went from Pocket 6K to S5, we were both blown away with the amount of latitude the vlog contained compared to the Blackmagic RAW. It was
The
actually,
highlights. Yeah.
yeah, it was crazy. It's almost indistinguishable. And even to this date, I go back to some of the talking head videos that I made, and I almost calibrate myself to those videos made with S5, not with the Blackmagic. But there are some Blackmagic videos as well that I really like that I reference from. Yeah, you saw the question you had about S5 too, or S5.
Yeah, Max said, using the S5II, I do some tests between the GOP and All-I codecs. From my experience with Sony, the All-I bitrate is way too low, meaning lower quality in almost all conditions. You see, the thing is, I can't. It's not the X version. I don't have All-I internally. So I need the... I don't have All-I at all, basically. So it's just on
But
GOP.
I never found it a problem.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you would only see it in some scenes where you have a lot of like rain or trees, like leaves and stuff. But again, if
Motion
it's
usually, isn't it?
yeah, motion, yeah. But you like you'd rather blur blur them out. Anyway, like, and again, YouTube compression, Instagram compression, you won't see a difference. It's still gonna be like 1080p anyway.
We should probably do an entire stream, raw versus not raw, but I can tell you straight away, without any hesitation, that it actually doesn't matter.
Oh, actually,
yeah.
Remember I was telling you that my Mac, like I'm traveling with my Air M1, like the oldest, because it's small and compact and cheap, so I can replace it if it breaks. So I was telling you that B-RAW is smooth and stuff, and I was complaining that these long GOP codecs are eating too much from S5II, like it starts glitching and stutters a lot.
Yeah.
So it was not actually the codec issue. It was the audio issue. So for some reason, instead of doing one stereo track, the Panasonic codec, well, it's basically a codec problem, but it's not video related, it's audio related. So instead of doing one stereo track, it does 4 mono, and it does it does 2 stereo, kind of like left and right, and it does 2 empty. For that time, when you would, by some, I don't know, unclear reason, use the XLR to hot shoe adapter.
I know that.
Yeah, so I don't know why you can't turn it off, so you always get those 4 tracks. And I fixed it very easily. So basically, if you drop all the files into the folder in DaVinci Resolve, you Command A everything, you press clip attributes, and I just delete those empty 2 mono audio tracks. And that's it. It fixes. Smooth as the butts of a
That's what I meant. It should not be an issue, because M1 has a built-in, I believe, nice encoder, hardware encoder, so you shouldn't ever experience, at least in my experience, I never saw any issues. To be honest, I see more Blackmagic full-frame footage glitching out on me than anything else pretty much I tried it so far. So that's another interesting point, that a lot of people don't realize that Blackmagic full-frame footage does come with a significant hit to performance. I don't know why. It makes no sense. It shouldn't really. They must be using some sort of different compression method for that sensor. And again, I don't know why, because it is not any bigger in terms of the pixel count as the 6K Pro. It's same size. And if you think about it, if you have bigger pixels that capture more light, more photosites, you would think that you would have better noise performance, but you don't.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I'm going to make a lot of videos to substitute this challenge. I'm going to make a lot of videos, Blackmagic full frame versus non-full frame. But so far I'm not impressed with the color that comes out of it straight away. I need to work a little bit to make it look like the Pocket 6K. And if you, again, look at them side by side, actually 6K does look better in terms of skin tones anyway. We have a question from Yanis. Yanis, aren't you Greek by any chance? I knew a guy who was Yanis, was from Greece. I still have my Pocket 4K and I love it, but I'm considering a second body, and Pyxis looks like a great addition to the family. I saw the Holdovers, you mean Hangover probably, recently. Really nice movie. Or Holdovers. Oh, maybe it's a nice movie. I'll have a look. I knew it's a Greek. It's good. Kalispera, my friend. Let's have a look. Holdovers.
It's all I remember in Greek, I think.
Holdovers. Yeah, I want to see that too. That does look nice. I remember seeing the color grade. It really looked nice. Let's have a look at what has been shot on IMDb. This is what I wanted to. This is what I imagined the stream to be like. You looked freaked out.
Yeah.
Are you having visitors?
I think there was some guy. with a flashlight or a flash, like
Uh-huh.
lighting into the windows of my basement. So I am quite kind of creeped, you know. It's night here. It's like half like 10 and a half
Maybe
p.m. So
maybe people are worried that somebody's sitting in their basement talking to themselves.
you think in English, in Poland.
Yeah. Especially in English in Poland in the basement. They will think you are some CIA operative prepared to, I don't know, dispatch some more troops in Ukraine.
Yeah.
Right.
You're basically want this stream to get cancelled by YouTube, yeah? Because every time somebody mentions that,
What, Ukraine? They
you
can cancel me all they want. I'll be streaming from Ukraine. I'll go there and stream from the front lines if I have to.
Oh man.
So yeah, actually, it is shot on Alexa Mini, which it breaks my heart because that's, for me, honestly, that's the closest thing to Alexa Mini
It
as you will
breaks
have.
it
Actually,
breaks your heart
wait,
because it's not 6K Pro, yeah.
it breaks my heart because I got the fucking full frame. I think it's
Sell
fucking
it
pointless.
and get the V1.
No more full frame. But we'll see. I'm gonna do an experiment. I will try to live with the full frame for a while. I'm glad I'm kind of came out of this bullshit fanboy mentality where I have to necessarily have camera as, you know, like, oh, this is the camera I use. I don't care about this anymore. I more care like about the set of lenses I have. At the moment, they're all EF. Is it EF? Yeah, I keep mixing EF and E mount. So yeah, EF mount lenses, all Sigmas, by the way, except for one Laowa. All Sigma Arts and one Laowa and one Telephoto Sigma. But yeah, I'm really curious how is it going to be live with one. So far, to get this, and I did a combination, which is the Pocket 6K Pro and the Sigma 20 millimeters 1.4. As you can see, it's a big bulbous lens. There you go. That's the element. And so far, actually, it's brighter than the 35 millimeters. I didn't know, Boris. You told me today that the wider lenses actually at the same apertures are slightly brighter. I didn't know. Yeah, the holdovers. It's shot on Alexa Mini, and by the looks, okay, no, it was just printed on Kodak Vision 2383 stock. That's why I like it. I hate it, but I like it. Right. What else is there? Have a look. Where in Poland?
In
I
the
don't know,
basement.
Boris. Do you want to give them? Do you want to give them coordinates for to find you in the basement in Poland?
Yeah, it's like some basement. I don't know. All the names are the same here. It's either Vice or Uv, you know. But yeah, I'm not long in Poland. Like I'm nearby, like between Rzeszów and Krakow. I usually go either there or there, and I'm going to Slovakia on this weekend, and I'm gonna be there for some time. Then I'm gonna travel to some other place. I don't know. I'm like really adapting this gypsy lifestyle of constantly traveling, I think. And I mean, Scotland is awaiting.
We'll see. With Boris, you never know.
Yeah,
What is Siemka? Is that
it's
meaning something? Because
I don't know.
Siemka is in Lithuanian slang. It means a sunflower.
Yeah, it's like
Maybe.
the thing that you get from sunflowers.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah, it's a sunflower seed. Sorry, it's a
yeah,
sunflower seed.
sunflower seed. Yeah,
Isn't that like a national Ukrainian symbol?
it
Sunflowers.
is. It is. Yes.
Maybe that's why.
Ooh.
I'm still
So
wondering
is
if
it
I
offensive?
should.
I don't know. Is it an
Why?
offensive word? Like I don't know.
Oh, is it a cultural appropriation?
Oh, it means
No, we
how are
don't give a
you
shit about.
in Polish slang. Okay,
Oh,
I'm
is
not
it?
good.
What does it mean?
It means how are you in Polish slang. I didn't know that.
Oh, right.
Everybody
Nice.
just
I
says
didn't know.
everybody just says Czech here. So
Ah.
yeah,
I only know one thing. I need to socialize with my Polak friends. So kurwa.
no, I'm actually
That
like
usually breaks the ice.
I can actually speak Polish a little bit now. Like I'm gonna like next time we play with Rafael, I'm gonna practice.
Why are we infecting this chat with this nonsense? Anyway, Yanis is asking, I'm still wondering if I should get Pyxis or 6K Pro. Don't wonder, just get 6K Pro. Don't get that junk. You'll regret it, my friend.
Get
I
get a
guarantee you.
get a good stable job and quit filmmaking. That would be the if you get pro. It's not to discourage you. It's just what we're constantly discussing with Mindo here on the phone. Like sometimes it's just maybe it's better and easier. I don't know. Because we never get stability, right? It's like from the shoot to the shoot, like either like you will never get stability in our
I would
profession.
just, yeah, but apart from that, I would get the 6K Pro. Pyxis is just overhyped, rehoused full frame that has no screen that you can actually use. It has a, if anyone, some people argue with me like, oh, it's pretty usable, you know, like the side screen. Well, if you argue with me that you can use that, I challenge you to take a flip out screen camera and flip it out sideways and try focusing and adjusting the angle and composing using sideways screen. It's near impossible. It's weird. It's not normal. It's not what people do, and it's your brain doesn't even calculate how this works because you're doing up and down motion and it changes side to side. It's not something that is nice.
Yanis says he
Um,
already has port keys, the monitor. So maybe
okay.
like if you're planning to use it rigged all the time, like if you don't care about saving size and weight, just get the usual 6K because they're so cheap now.
I would say sell your port keys and get yourself a 6K Pro, because if you're using Pocket 4K, I completely understand why you have external monitor because their monitors are shit. I had two and I had the 6K original and they're sharing the same screen. These screens on the back of pros and full frames, they're uncomparably better. Incomparably, they're so many times much better that it's not even in the same league. So either get this, or if you want to film, if you want to feel like you have this cinema ethos and cinematic and whatever, sell your either 4K and then together with the money that you thought you would buy Pyxis, buy yourself a nice Komodo, or just buy a Komodo. For me, that is much better camera. No rolling shutter whatsoever. That's for me the most cinematic thing ever. I just my wife 2 seconds. You can discuss other questions.
Oh, think we don't have them, but people can ask.
People do, yeah. Feel free to ask questions or recommend me a film. So far, Yanis, I believe, recommended me. What was that film
The
called?
holdovers.
The Holdovers. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I completely forgot that it was out. I will watch that next.
Did you finish Shogun?
No, that's one last episode left, but we forgot to watch it with my wife last night, and now I need to
Wait.
catch up and watch it. But we only watch it together, so
Yeah, you're gonna be waiting. Oh, okay. So what then? Fallout?
you watched Fallout?
Yeah, I did. I mean, we discussed it.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I didn't realize you watched the whole thing.
Oh, in like 2 days.
Oh, all right.
Hey, if the episodes are out, I better finish it ASAP. It's
Honestly,
not
it could have been just a four episode show.
Yeah, but again, they wanted to get this feel of wandering around the wasteland, so they kind of
That's
got
true.
it.
Yeah, a little bit.
But
Anyway.
I'll be honest, I slept the half.
Really? Jesus
Yeah,
Christ. I can't
it
do
was
that.
no, yeah, oh really? Yeah, you just better watch till the half and then wait for your wife
Yeah,
to come
I
back.
better cut off because I want to know where I ended watching. I don't want to be like, wait, where did I fall asleep? No,
I
no.
mean,
I
it
like to.
usually like I don't know. It's like it's not like I missed something important.
Anyway, um, Coolio. That's the thing about all the stuff that we wanted to discuss. For those who missed it, me and Boris doing a challenge. We'll be testing long-term testing, competing Blackmagic full frame versus the Panasonic S5II. The challenge is 1 year and 1 month. Whoever doesn't post a video every day for the year and 1 month from now, from tomorrow, essentially, um, gives the other guy $100. So we will see
I don't know. I
if
have
we
this
have what
like
it takes. Eh?
in the morning. I just like I'm just staring at your PayPal, thinking maybe I should just send it and sleep more, but no, not that easy.
I don't think we'll break that easy, but it will be interesting which camera will break us. Because I will blame the camera. Let's not blame the lack of motivation and the lack of organization, but rather let's blame it on cameras that they were the crutch that actually made us to fail.
Yeah, S5 failed, Pocket failed.
Yeah, Yanis, I would say if you're planning on traveling, external monitor, my friend, it's not something you ever want to take with you. FX3, FX30 seems tempting, but too much money, man. No, I would say ZVE1 or S5II are much, much better choices than FX3, FX30, or the S5 2X. S5 2X is, in my mind, pointless completely. If
When
you,
you
I mean,
see an when you see an X in the camera, it's just they try to make more money off the marketing shit. So
X Pro, whatever.
yeah, Komodo
Not
X.
in this case. That's the only time where they use the word pro, and it actually made sense. But no, if my recommendation still stands firm. ZV1 and S5 II, and originally even an S5, they are the best cameras that have been released in a long time in terms of what you get per your dollar, per every dollar that you spend, how much value you get. Those three cameras are the absolute best cameras that have been made for a long time, and nothing else comes close. Not even close. Right. Do we
Yeah.
think we are wrapping up right now?
Well, it's longer
Cool.
than we anticipated, so
We thought we are gonna do it half an hour. How long did that take?
I think it's an hour already.
Uh, I don't see. Do you see where the time is?
Yeah, actually 52 minutes. Yeah, 50
52
something.
minutes. There you go. I see that too now.
That's not that
Well,
bad. You have the
that's
moon to
just
shoot.
about an hour. Plus, I have stuff to shoot. Maybe I should do a low light test today, or the moon. I might do the moon. We'll see. The moon is full, guys. If you have a clear sky, I welcome you to go and enjoy the nice view. If any of you are in astrophotography or filming. Anyway, it
Well,
was
and
nice
you're
to
in
meet you.
Scotland because in Poland it's like clouds and rain.
Oh, I think it might be cloudy here as well. Let me just check. It is saying it's cloudy, but at 3 a.m. it's clear sky. I don't think I'll last that long, but you never know. I might.
Yeah.
What I do,
If
guys, as well as a suggestion. Sorry to interrupt, Boris, but as a suggestion, if you are into moon or whatever photography, night sky, check your weather all the time, but also have your camera ready every night. You think you're not gonna be taking the pictures or whatever, just do it because you're gonna be just like me. Come out of your house, whether to let the dogs out or get fresh air or smoke a cigarette or whatever. Look up and you see the immediate beautiful starry sky and you're like, how can I not capture this? and then you end up in rushing and grabbing things and not being ready, and or just realize it was too much hassle to get that stuff out. So just have everything ready, which I do actually. Where is my? I think you'll be able to see. Yeah, there you go. That's a Sigma. What is it?
150 to 600.
Yes. Sigma 150 to 600 contemporary. I had the sports, but I sold it to my friend, and I bought this because I like the sports so much that I thought I would get this as well. But this one comes with the EF mount, as everything in my collection currently. And yeah, again, was nice to see you, Boris.
Yeah, it was nice to see you.
Stay safe. Don't get I cannot even say that. I was gonna say don't let Pollux get to you, but anyway.
I still see the light coming out of the window, so you might not see me because I'm in a creepy basement. Somebody's watching. Yeah.
Right. Oh no, why are you doing this? Oh my god. Right. I'll see you next week.
Yeah,
Bye.
see you. Bye. Oh man.